In a world where game queues are long, three idiots will babble on about nothing for your enjoyment. Will they be able to keep you from falling asleep? Probably not, but you're gonna listen anyways. This is The Waiting Queue. Welcome to the Waiting Queue podcast for 12/1/14. I'm here with Relic.
Cross is here, so...
Yeah, I'm here with Relictae and not Cross, although he did just message me, so hopefully he'll... He is.
What?
Okay.
See, he's not here, so let's just play that great game I was telling you about.
Guild Wars
2.
Oh god, it's all falling apart.
Yeah, well that's what happens when you're unprepared.
Damn it. Stream, stop talking to me, this is so confusing.
See, look.
Silence.
So, yeah, I should have said like the 1st of December and been all fanciful, but I couldn't because I'm lazy and I'm not fancy.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I'm just glad.
Today is the 1st of December!
That's pretty fucking fancy. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah.
So, Cross, you're 5 minutes late, and you should have just stayed gone so that we could have continued to play Guild Wars 2.
I came in during the intro. I had such perfect timing, you don't even understand.
Well, the thing is, I hit the button to start streaming right before you messaged me. So I was gonna do the podcast anyway without you, Cross.
Yeah, but you did it because perfect timing. I slid in
my life.
Like you guys were just like, I'm gonna go, and all of a sudden the window just bursts, and I come through, and I just dive roll, and like, there, deal with it.
Fashionably late.
Except we actually didn't start because you weren't here. So...
Look, there's no party without me. What do you want?
You should feel bad about yourself.
You should have just stayed
I feel
gone
great.
so that we could have played Guild Wars 2.
See, Relic would have just had the entire thing canceled. See?
It's true.
Well, I was lobbying that since 4, I think, so yeah.
Oh man, I need to...
Since I was asked to be a part of it, I was like, we shouldn't do it.
Yeah, an hour ago.
We should play Guild Wars.
That fits. That makes sense.
What?
That Relic was just like, yeah, no, screw this.
Alright.
Also that you waited till like 3 seconds to ask him. All of it makes sense.
It's better than you waiting 3 seconds to actually get, in the podcast.
It's like old times, you know?
There we go.
Yeah. So how you guys been?
Oh,
What's been going on?
Well,
Hey,
you
how
see...
How are we going to talk about ourselves when you're the one that just moved to the worst place in America?
You see, Companion just moved...
First of all, I don't live in Florida.
Minnesota.
You mean Michigan?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Minnesota.
Huh.
You know, Pennsylvania's pretty bad.
Yeah, man.
Good.
Exactly. But yeah, I've been pretty good. I just got back from classes. My brother isn't staying with us anymore, and the cats are meowing pretty hard. So.
But do you actually have cats, or are you just being companion face?
So Cross, how have you been? Cross.
Yes.
How?
Oh yeah, really? How have you been?
God damn it.
Well, it seems like I should go last. I mean, I have things to say.
I guess. But yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to be theatrical here.
How is the Bind and Isaac playthrough going?
Is that for
I'm
Relic?
sorry. I can't hear you.
Why not? Why'd you just
like we're not
respond
playing
to me?
Guild Wars 2. I don't know.
Wait, why does it say I'm dead? Son of a bitch!
Oh, yeah, I should probably change that.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so Relic was as short as I expected. But yeah, I have moved across the country, and I now live in Arizona, not Detroit as
the worst place in America. Detroit?
I get it now. But yeah.
Detroit's the least attractive place in America.
Yeah,
It's actually on a scale.
Yeah, no, it was one of the
It was-
unhappiest cities in America.
Screwed by the automotive. Like, they
Mhm.
screwed themselves. Well, not.
Pretty much.
Anyway, moving on. Cross.
Yeah, but I got here like 5 days ago, I think, and it's been going pretty well so far. Me and my girlfriend just got a dog yesterday, so that's
Oh my
cool.
god, what'd you name him?
Shinobi.
Oh.
Oh,
Did you
what?
name him?
I did name him, yes.
I
And it's just like, oh, how
want-
pedestrian.
wanted it to be named like Cuddles or something. Sorry.
No, why would I take your name?
I don't know.
That's your
Well-
name for when you get a cat.
Cross. That's a name that is pretty standard for you. So
Yeah, but it's not standard for the world.
That's true, I guess.
We were gonna name. The original plan was to get a black cat and name it Ninja, but I'm allergic to cats, and
And then you would get
I don't
horrible
know.
luck every time it passed you.
Pretty much. We visited some of my girlfriend's friends, and they got a black cat, just coincidentally, and it was awesome. But like, it did set my allergies off after like 2 days. So we're like, meh.
I thought you were gonna say
But
set
that
the
cat-
house on fire. I don't know why.
The cat then set the house on fire, but we were
Oh.
gone by that point, so whatever, it wasn't our
Your
responsibility.
friends died horribly in a house fire.
Yeah, set by a cat. I mean, that's one of the when you get a cat, you accept that risk.
Exactly.
But
That's why I need 50 of them.
if a 100% chance of house fire. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm in a new time zone. I had a headache, so I took a nap, and I woke up just in time because I'm a backflipping awesome ninja.
If I scream really loud, will that help your headache?
It's gone. It's gone. That's
Oh.
why I took the nap.
Okay.
Yeah,
scream really
but the
loud.
answer is no in general.
Okay.
So don't do that.
He's lying. He's called his bluff.
Lying through my teeth.
Look, if Daggles was in the call, I'm sure he'd take you up on that relic and just start screaming. But companion will not subject me to such.
Meow.
I'm pretty sure.
Meow.
Yeah. See, that's the
that.
extent. He's not capable of high pitched noises.
Man, that would suck to love cats but be allergic to them. That would be the worst.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. I don't know. We're kind of leaning towards the dog anyway.
Dogs are
What's a
too
cat
like
gonna do?
like not massive, but they're too like physical. I don't know what, like, cats are more slender and they're like they just, they cat around. So
Yeah. So you'd
They
rather bone a
cat
cat than a
around.
dog. I got you.
yeah, exactly. Because cats are a
But-
lot better than dogs, and you should feel bad about getting a dog.
But yeah, it's
I'm not buying
everything's going pretty well.
Well, I mean, don't you want to talk about mystical adventures of your road trip?
Maybe. What? So you just haven't had the podcast going for like the last 3 weeks, or?
Well, we had one last week. It was with
Mhm.
We
Billy and
don't
Dag-
say we.
Well,
I
not-
wasn't a part of it.
Listen, I'm the only one who cats the me, but yeah, we had one last week with Douglas and Billy, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like the way that turned out, because it was a comeback from 2 weeks of no podcasting, and
Mm-hmm.
then the beginning was kind of rough, and then fucking Billy just started spoiling things randomly near the end, which was kind
Oh.
of pissing me off, like with
For what?
Earthbound and some
Oh.
other random stuff. Like he just
Yeah.
he spurred out the end of the game, a couple of things, just for no reason, just out of the blue.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be on the podcast anymore.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically it's
Those,
just,
those two are spoiler kings.
and now I have to fucking download the video and edit it out, render it, and then re-upload it. So that's gonna be fantastic. So it probably won't happen for a while.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. No, because I'm planning to let's play that Yoshi's never going to finish it. So I guess if you're watching his, it's probably a good thing because now you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah, that sucks.
But
Yeah, but the reason that he missed 2 weeks of podcasting is entirely his fault.
well, no, it's
Let's
just
be honest.
laziness. Like,
Yeah, Butkiss was on and ready for the one for the week before that.
No, I remember. I had Douglas lined up, and I told him, like, remember when you said kick the keys over to Douglas for that 1 week?
Yeah, yeah.
And I set up the Wade and Q podcast, like the date for him on the desktop,
Mhm.
and all he had to do, and I gave him the key, and all he had to do was like start streaming in OBS, and he didn't. Apparently,
Oh.
like he had everybody set up, but he didn't have the password, so he was like, scrap it because he couldn't get in
How
or
did he-
something.
How did he not have the password?
Listen, I didn't give it him, but it's
Okay,
his
so
fault.
the truth comes out.
You were supposed
Oh
to
my
miss that.
God. But yeah, the thing that you said clearly into the microphone.
And it's
yeah,
really
weird.
cold right now outside.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
yeah, it's totally cold where I am.
That's because you live in the asshole of America. Detroit.
No, once again, I don't live in Florida.
Oh. And Buckus would love to hear that.
Look,
I don't think it's cold
yeah, I don't
enough.
think you disagree. I think it's perfectly cold. It's a nice 70 degrees out. Sun is
Dude, that's too
shining.
hot.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't
Well,
played
my
it.
hometown is currently buried in snow, so I'm not.
I'd like that.
Would you?
Yeah,
Why?
it's better than warmth, and it's awesome
Ugh.
looking. Oh.
I mean, like,
One of the-
then you could build like a snow fort like it did last year. Remember that? The mystical snow fort of Doom?
One of the cities that I was next to is like famous for having ridiculous snowstorm, and their university never closes because of snow because they're prepared for it. And it had a snow day because there was so much snow. Like that doesn't happen. Like this isn't okay. I dodged a bullet by leaving that crap. Like ugh.
Yeah, just like Crotch Knights pointed out. Get ready for that billion-degree summer.
Oh, I've experienced already, and it wasn't as bad as the no degree winter. Where you walk outside, there's white stuff everywhere, and everyone's just getting high off it and stabbing you.
Oh, I thought you were going for something else.
No, I have no idea.
How were you born in the north? How are you born anywhere up here? Just
Me?
no, Cross,
What?
the guy who can't stand cold.
He was
I hate
born
it.
on the East Coast, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
Yes.
born in the north, on the East Coast.
I was
in
born
the
in
north.
New York.
New
Everyone
York
knows I'm from
City.
New York. You can say that, yeah. I was not born in New York City. God damn it.
And
It's
then
a
you moved
state
to New
also.
York.
You were born in New York
Get-
City.
I was not born in New York City.
But
God
here's
damn, I've
the
only
question.
been to New York City like 10 times.
How can you have lived in this cold your whole life and be like, it's too cold?
Because it sucked. It sucked every time. The summer was better.
I'd rather have
Winter's
a
done.
cold winter than a hot summer.
Yeah, but the thing is, for the summer, I'm going back to my hometown because my girlfriend is also from the hometown. So we're actually going to get the best weather in America year-round because we're fancy like that.
Wow.
So take that. Take that.
Nah.
So you're going to be living in Alaska all year?
Alaska. Is that the best weather in
Yeah.
America?
Oh,
You're
that's
Get
right.
eaten by
cold all
grizzly
year
bears just
round.
going to the supermarket.
I would
hop
rock
in your
that shit.
You get eaten by grizzly bears or shot by Sarah Palin. Like, I don't want it. From a
She's just out
helicopter.
hunting people.
If I got killed by being shot by Sarah Palin from a helicopter, I think that'd be a pretty cool way to die. Just for my family to
What-
tell people.
Yeah. Sarah Palin shot Krim Cram.
Yeah, from a helicopter. His head is now mounted on her wall.
And
Like,
ours.
I might be cool with that.
I wouldn't be. God damn. Cube, who do you remember who first called you Cube? I think that
Douglas.
was Relic and Buttkiss being annoying
Really?
twats in our Left 4 Dead 2 Let's Play.
Oh.
They really wanted me to look at that goddamn house so badly.
But I need to go for like 3 minutes.
Okay. Get in
I'll
late
be
and then leave.
I'll be back. Look,
this is a
there's things I have to take
podcast.
care of.
This is the worst
No,
of the
this is
podcasts.
great. This is a great podcast. This isn't a horrible podcast. It would be better if it was you, Yoshi, and Douglas, but we can't have that every time. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes,
All
3
right.
minutes, 5 minutes. All right.
Well, now
So
that
while we're at
Cross is in
intermission-
here,
Hey, shut up. So while we're at intermission, what's the phone quality like for you?
It's good. It's good on my end. It's just gonna be shitty for you and Cross throughout the whole hour.
Really?
Yeah. That's how it is.
Oh, see, I thought it was, I thought it was just me, and I was like, oh, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah. Oh, great intermission
Nope.
here.
Yeah, well, there's snacks out front. They cost $1 each. You can get a DVD of the last Waiting Queue podcast. It's $40.
Just the 1 hour. $40 for an hour
$40.
podcast. That sucks horribly.
No, it's a great deal. I thought. That's why I made it. Yeah.
I
I'm
made
in
it
charge of
and I
all the
bought it,
pricing.
so that means it's good.
Yeah.
No bias over here.
Well, so what do you think he's doing?
Like Neuro Guy said, we should speculate, and he's probably
That's.
off taking a piss.
I think it has something to do with the dog,
Or
because that's the logical thing.
maybe the dog's taking a piss. I don't know.
The dog does need to take a piss. It was probably like, yo, I gotta go take a piss. And he's like, oh, I gotta potty train it. So now he's like bending it over the toilet. Wrong end first.
Yeah.
Trying to pee properly. It's not working out for him.
How do I dog? We can talk about the first topic without Cross being here. Steam.
I don't see the topics. You know why? Because
Okay.
I'm not looking at
Well,
the...
let me read
screen.
it out to you.
Oh, goody! This is gonna... Should we actually start without him? Because then he'll come back and be like, what are you talking about, Cross? Guys?
Well,
I know.
have you picked up anything on the Steam deals since?
No. These deals suck.
Yeah,
They're
pretty
way
bad.
worse than what Christmas is gonna be. So
think-
what's the point?
I think it's because of the front page. There just isn't a lot of things on there. It's like the Windows 8 type thing, so it's all like just giant blocks. It's like, here's this game. Oh, and this game, and then that's all. We only had enough room for
Well,
2
yeah.
blocks.
It's a really shitty design, so that's not helpful. But the deals just aren't that great. There's a few games that are going for 75 and 80% off, but the majority of games have stuck to 50% or less. So it's just not even that great of a sale. And it's not like we can fault them for that because it's like, oh, it's in between 2 other sales, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to waste my money now whenever, oh, look, in 20 days, there's going to be a Christmas sale, and there's going to be way better sales at that point.
Well, I mean, like, if a game or DLC you want is 75% off, there's a good chance it's not going to go any higher than that, like, ever. So
Yeah, but most games that I saw for like 75% off or 80% off were early access games or games that were like much older than, than most things.
yeah.
So,
You missed everything, Blaze. Cross got a new dog, and the dog ripped his throat out on the podcast, so you missed
yeah,
that pretty
so he's
hard.
dead.
Velociraptors also got him, so...
What's with you and Velociraptor?
I don't
What?
know.
How did Velociraptors get me?
Well, your dog turned into one, so...
Wait, you heard the dog?
Yeah, it was like, yo, I gotta take a piss.
I gotta take a piss.
What?
Just look, dog had to take a piss. Don't worry about it.
And then he
Well, I see
potty
that you
trained.
guys had a productive conversation without me.
We really didn't.
What
Yes, that was the sarcasm.
Half of the conversation was just us debating whether to go on to the first topic without you. So,
I don't know.
Should've.
I thought the part about yo, I need to take a piss was pretty good. I gotta say.
man. But yeah.
Well, apparently Steam has changed its trade policy.
Well, I was gonna go with the Steam deals, but if you want to move away from the topic that we're already on, Cross, we can do that. So, Steam changed its trade
Well,
policy.
Why did you write it in this order then? Is this weird? Just pick them from random order? Is this chaos? Is this number 2 is number 1?
Yeah. Oh, fuck, there's a 1 on there. Whoops.
Did,
See,
it's,
this is what happens. This is the quality that you can expect when you're working with a guy named Coob.
I was waiting for somebody to notice that. Thank you for noticing that. So yeah, Cross, did you get anything on the Steam sales?
I got the Humble Bundle, but not anything on the Steam sales.
Oh.
I got the Sega Humble Bundle.
Did you get the My Little Pony comic bundle?
Is that actually a thing?
That was a thing, and Butkus bought it.
Oh my! Of course,
Oh.
Butkus bought it.
You say that like it's a bad thing, but that's actually he actually likes that stuff, so it's not a bad thing.
I never
Yeah,
said
you've
it
seen
was a
his
bad
profile
thing.
No, but you said it dismissively as if it was.
Hey,
Look, I don't think that you should hate him just because he's a brony. I think that that's cool if that's his decision, and you're just being a total dick.
I don't
Okay.
hate him. I'm just saying it in spite of him.
Oh, you don't hate him. You don't hate every day. Oh, Marcus is a brony. He's so disgusting. Oh, Cube.
We don't even talk
Look,
every day.
traditionally, if you want to impersonate Companion, you should make your voice deeper, not higher. But
Right, that was my Daggles impersonation, you're right?
yeah, well, your Douglas was, "I'm Douglas. I'm a chicken."
Yeah, well, it's
Companion
about
should
the
be like,
same,
"Arr."
except
Hmm?
it's almost the same, except that Daggles is, his whole sentence is high rather than
Yeah,
companions.
Companion should have been like, "I hate bronies. Oh, the bronies are bad.
Broners suck.
Tuna
America.
sandwich."
It's not a place for
Wait a
bronies.
minute.
That's what he does. So, companion, I just think it's wrong, alright? That's the bottom line. I think
Yeah, I
it's
know,
wrong.
right? Being a brony is wrong, so Butkus should feel bad. Moving on.
Your fandom's bad, and you should.
No,
feel
I don't
bad.
have anything against bronies. They're
Yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah,
as
yeah.
long as they diddle me every week like Butkus does.
Uh,
So Steam changed its trade policy, and they did this to prevent things. Okay, first let me go over what they changed. That should probably help.
wait, did you guys get any Steam things, or?
Oh,
I'm
well,
sorry, if you would have been there in the beginning of the conversation, maybe you'd know.
Okay, whatever. I know you talked about it. Just go on.
Well, I didn't
had,
talk about
I had
it.
very important business to attend to.
I had Payday 2 DLC. That's what I got. I just got a shit ton of Payday 2 DLC, and yeah, and Halo. What's that twin stick shooter called?
Binding
Worse?
of Isaac?
No, the stupid one that was mobile?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the stupid one that's mobile.
Okay,
Combat
I got
Evolved.
Halo, the stupid one that was mobile. So, yeah. But yeah.
On a side note, how's your
That's-
game of Binding of Isaac Rebirth going, Relic? You know,
That's
the one
not
that
on
you're
the
playing
side.
right now?
Yeah, I told Companion.
Yeah, he did.
Of course.
This is the
All
only
right.
way to get Relic on the podcast. He needs to multitask to feel good about himself.
Yeah, like, I have to be playing Binding of Isaac, jerking off, and doing a podcast.
Well, I thought you were
Otherwise,
just doing
there's
those
no
last
point in my life.
How are you playing Binding of Isaac with one hand?
He has to beat his record, Cross. Of 11.
It's a very easy task, Cross. It's just keep rebinding, that's it.
Mhm. Oh. That actually could work.
That's-
That's disturbing.
Yeah, that's a thing now.
There's a streamer
wasn't in
I
the-
used to watch, who I still watch actually, who rebinds his like WASD keys. He rebinds the A to Q and the D to E, and that makes a lot of sense.
The A
Explain.
to Q.
A to Q, like he moves the left and right buttons up one.
Oh. So that they're lined up with the up key?
Yeah, so then he doesn't have to like constantly have his fingers like, duh.
Not
I
okay
mean,
with it.
that kind of makes sense, but like it's lined up with the S key, so whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Yeah,
you'll
when,
use
when
up
do you
more.
use S compared to W? W is like
Well,
constant.
like I'm trying it.
I sort of feel like the S, the backwards key, if you're playing a game that's like a MOBA or something, it's more important to actually have that be comfortable because I find that I need to retreat more often than I actually do, and being able to retreat comfortably is a little bit more important than moving forward comfortably.
I guess.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm trying it right now. Like using having Q and E and then moving my middle finger down to S is weird. Like my finger keeps on moving off of E, but moving it up seems easy. I don't know.
Well, you're conditioned, so
I guess you've been playing like that for all of the years.
Probably. And I have really long fingers. It's weird moving it back that far.
But yeah,
piano fingers.
moving on from bullshit topics that don't really matter, and on to a different bullshit topic that doesn't matter. Steam
This could
changed
matter.
its trade policy, and what they changed was when you buy a game and you have the option to either purchase it for yourself or somebody else. And then if you choose somebody else, then you have the option to put it in your inventory as this like random game, or you can gift it directly. They changed it so that if you put it in your inventory, then you have to wait 30 days to gift it out. And they changed this because of the whole like Sniper Elite V3 thing, where they would give out games because of illegally acquired keys, and then apparently the games would get revoked from the people who got gifted it.
Oh,
So,
and then there'd be BS trades because they traded something for it. And then, okay.
So there's that, I guess.
So once again, everybody gets punished because some people are just dumb, which is great.
That's DRM for you.
Although that's just asshole.
Yeah, I don't
being
know what
asshole.
else they could have done. I don't know what else they could have done.
It wasn't that big of a problem though, was it?
Well,
I don't
whenever
know.
for Sniper Elite, it was a pretty big deal for that. I've never seen much of it coming from anywhere else though, other than Sniper Elite. Like that was the first really big one that I saw. So
Yeah, me too.
I don't think that there was
real
much of a
question-
problem up until then.
The real question is, should I buy Child of Light for $6?
I mean, probably.
Is it 75% off?
It is
The
60%
answer is
off.
No. So I would just wait till Christmas. You can just buy it at Christmas.
Yeah.
If at Christmas it's either going to be 60% off or higher, more than likely. So
Yeah,
you may as well just
definitely.
wait.
Okay. Fair enough. You've made my decision. Plus, it's going to be another game that I would put in my library and not play anyway.
Exactly. You still
Yeah.
have to beat Earthbound and all of the
I
other
still-
games.
I am debating not doing Earthbound. I don't know if that's a good idea with my current
Probably
upload schedule.
shouldn't.
It would take me Yoshi levels of time at the very least.
You mean
Ross,
never.
you're in Arizona now.
Yeah, never.
You know, you have all the time in the world. All right, you're perfectly fine.
I have more time. This is true. Things were crazy the last few months, like trying to getting in the mental space of knowing that I need to move and then needing to do extra work so that I would have enough work done by the end of the month while I was moving because I couldn't work while I was moving. Like,
That sounds pretty shitty.
it was kind of rough. I had to do it like 2 days of work every day until I left in order to be ahead by the time I got here.
And now you have a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's like the most chill dog in the world, though. He's just sitting. He's sitting like a little bit away from me, and he's just like, "Well,
Is it like the your roommate's dog? Woof woof woof.
no, that dog sucked, and is a terrible dog."
And then he started eating your clothes, or I don't remember.
That's not a thing that happened.
He ate something of yours.
He
the
ate
food
the
that I gave
panda
him.
puzzle.
Oh, that was
That's where
terrible.
those pieces went. Gasp.
That's true. I was missing 2 pieces. No, but I don't know. It should be. He shouldn't be too much. We went to the rescue shelter, and he was like one of the only dogs that wasn't being a dick. So
He was like woof woof woof.
yeah, he was just like, "Hey, could you like spring me from this place?
Yeah, hey, could
Like,
you bail me out?
That'd be cool." Yeah, it's like, dude, they got the wrong guy. I
I
don't
only
even
have a
belong
little
here.
bit of rabies.
Well, he already has a rabies shot. We just had to spend like $150 on like shots and stuff for him though, because he won. But
Is he a bulldog?
no, there's bulldogs on a lot of this apartment complex. He's a
Why not?
Australian cattle dog
That's pretty mean.
because they have some ridiculous follow. Like they're not allowed to be over 50 pounds either. Like they only want small dogs, and there can't be any bulldogs. And yeah, he's an Australian cattle dog, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Or a pug dog.
Yeah.
The derpiest looking dogs in the world.
Yeah, I think pugs look dumb, personally.
They're derpy looking, but that's what makes them
Yeah,
cute
like
to
people
some
say they're
people.
really cute, but I think they're dumb.
Man. I just heard
What
was
something
that?
sneezing in the background.
Yeah, there's things.
Are there people there?
My dog is trying to escape. Wait, okay.
I'm free from
Good.
this prison that he put me in. I mean, it's a lot
Hey.
Your
posh.
girlfriend hosting like a wild party, and you're just like, I have to do the podcast. I'm sorry.
Yes,
And
that's
you're missing
totally
out
what's
now
happening.
on a great party.
I'm not gonna correct you from this happenstance.
I knew that you were this dedicated.
I'm pretty dedicated. I'm still asleep actually. I never woke up.
Nero
And this is
found,
what you'll be able to
uh,
do.
Nero found the Australian cattle dog Wikipedia page, and he linked it. So thank you, Nero.
Nero is on the ball, as always. But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed at that thing you said about Billy. Now that I'm thinking about it, because how many people were in the chat room when you said that?
I think there was a little under 5, probably overestimating that.
And that
Probably like 2
so it was probably Neuro Guy and one other person.
Yeah,
Neuro's like Neuro would find that very offensive. I mean, he loves Earthbound. You know, it's his favorite game.
Hmm.
Neuro,
Oh yes, clearly. My dog doesn't
make the
really
right
look
choice,
like
Neuro.
a dog. Uh-oh. This is great.
are there old
I've turned-
ladies having a party in your apartment?
I mean, more or
The
less,
wild
yeah.
old lady party.
Old ladies gone wild.
No.
No, that's a DVD that probably doesn't sell as well as the original. But sequels are never good.
It's a Bollywood movie.
Well, I don't know. I think Girls Gone Wild 2, 4, you know, all those would probably do just as well. I think it's just a spin-off idea that's...
Yeah, it's just, Old Ladies Gone Wild. I don't know. I think I might watch one episode of Old Ladies Gone Wild.
Oh God,
They're just, like,
gross! Why?
Look, they probably, no, because they wouldn't be doing the same thing as the girls. They would just be swearing and being old ladies and, like, yelling at young people and, like, hitting them with canes. I think that could be interesting. Getting drunk.
I don't think that's what they would do. You know,
I do.
I don't think
Like,
that
right before-
it would. I think that's the realistic thing, but I think they'd be paid to do something else. And,
Oh.
you know,
Yeah.
You'd have lots of,
Well.
you know.
boobies.
Oh, I was gonna say cats because they're cat ladies, but
That would have been clever.
what do you mean?
Were you trying to say clobber, but like,
No, I think he was
fucked
trying
up?
to shit on me.
Yeah, I was.
Trying.
I'm glad that you got that. I think it was successful because you're like, oh, my self-esteem. God.
I still would use clobber.
Hmm.
If you're not making puns, then you're not doing it right.
Fair enough. Oh,
Well,
that guy kind of looks like my dog. That's kind of
We
cool.
could talk about Awesomenauts and how we haven't been playing it.
God, I played. Oh
That game
God.
I've never played. I've played.
My last 4
So it
games were
seems
solo
like
games.
it's
I lost
bad.
3 of them in a row. I was temporarily in League 3, and I freaked out. I was like, no, and then I won the next one. I'm back in League 2, but I don't think I can play until the season ends, which might have been yesterday.
It reminds me of me.
So what?
Dude, the first game I played, we were doing great, and except for my third, went 0-17.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like me, except 2 and 17.
Oh, well, at least you guys got kills. Wait, it literally went 17 also?
Yeah, he went 17.
Who was he playing?
Ted?
Okay, well, it'd be weird. I think my guy was playing Froggy, but that's weird that they were both 17. Yeah, it was terrible. And then the next game, my internet was weird, and it was just enough. We almost won, but I didn't. And then the third game, I'm pretty sure it was my fault because I went 1-4, and everyone else was at least neutral. Like I was the weak link there. But then we won. Like, I hope I'm not in League 2. I didn't check. I'm in League 3. What if the season ended and what?
Don't worry, you'd just be laughed at mercilessly.
Oh shit! Could Cross end up being in a league that Relic frequents because he doesn't play enough?
Oh, it was bad. It was. Hopefully, I'm not in League 3 right now.
Oh, I hope you are.
Ugh. I would check, but I don't want everything to crash.
There is a lot of polish coming in the next patch, though. Like, a poop ton of polish. They're revamping Coco's ball.
Oh.
Again?
Yeah, man. They're making it so that when she tosses it out as a new, graphic, and the explosion has a new graphic, too. Looks fucking good. And then the, her, melee...
Wait, so it's all cosmetic, or...?
Not all of it. There are some balance changes, mainly to Swiggins, though.
Okay.
But the other thing that they're going to change about Coco is that you know how when she aims, it like snaps to 45-degree angles or something. They're going to make it so that it goes all around, so it's like constant smooth motion.
Oh, you mean just when your arms? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
I thought you meant like the ball itself, and I'm like, only if you play on console.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Man.
But yeah,
actually
they
taking
really
down
did
the
nerf for
receiver.
this last patch, like or patch ago.
You mean nerfing superconductor?
That and the ball not doing maximum damage against droids anymore.
Oh yeah. Well, that's everybody really.
Yeah.
And that's them being dumb and not thinking about Nah turrets and how Nah is
Yeah.
annoying to deal with now. Really annoying.
Well,
They've always made stupid decisions, let's just be honest. But the important question is, does Coco still do the same amount of damage with her turret build?
no. Because they nerfed Hyperconductor and brought it down to level 2 patches ago, it is less.
Yep. But she can
So-
still
and it's
wreck turrets pretty hard.
Yeah, it's appropriate now. Like, before it was broken and no one realized it except for me and like 3 other people.
Like 5 seconds and you can kill a base. That was crazy.
Yeah, I think at maximum level it was like 7 seconds or something.
Fuck me.
Like, that's not okay at all. Or maybe it was 14. It might have been 14 seconds, but that's still really not
I
okay.
think it was somewhere around 12. I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. I did time it at one point, I just don't remember. And also the new season started today, and I did finish in League 2 barely. Like, I was 400 ranks above it.
Jeez, man.
I had to just check, because I just realized,
Man.
like, oh, yeah.
Only
That's what I
you
get
had
for
been in
solo
League
queuing.
3.
I would have been sad. I might have
Well,
quit Awesome Nuts.
What else are you gonna do other than solo queue? Like, you
You can play with
Cube and I
Dagulus.
haven't played.
No.
I saw you playing with Dagulus Cross. I saw.
Yeah, well, we were going to play, and then that's one of the reasons I was so close. Like, I played and I immediately got disconnected. It was like drop pad disconnected before I hit the ground.
Oh,
Lost
wow.
like 1,000 ranks.
Oh.
So then we had a scoop battle, and I won, but barely, because my bots were terrible, and he had a clunk
Did
bot.
you get Vinny bot?
And I got a Gnaw bot and a Swiggins bot,
Oh, Na's pretty good.
and he was useless because the clunk bot just kept on killing him. The clunk bot had like 17 kills. The clunk bot went legendary. It was horrible. But eventually I got more powerful than Dagulus just because my build was better, and then I wanted the last second. But yep.
What were we talking? Oh yeah, Astronauts. And then, what else new they can do? I'm not sure. I haven't been playing it much lately. I've solo queued a bit, but
Okay.
I've been playing Payday a lot, an ungodly amount of Payday. I think I have like 250 hours of it now, or something. And most of that was conceived within a 3-week period. I have almost all the DLC. Probably gonna play it more later tonight.
Cool. Wait, did you play a Dynasty Warriors game, Relic?
I played Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Oh, that's right. All right, never mind. I was going to ask you how the Dynasty Warriors for the computer was to see if it was worth looking into. But,
Apparently, from what I understand of the computer version, is that it works very decently, but
okay.
except it can't do multiplayer except for by local. So
Oh, there's no point in getting it then. All right, I'm glad I know, because
Yeah.
I wanted to play it with you, and we'd be Dynastic Warriors and kick ass. But
yeah, well, I think this is the first one that they put on the computer, so that's not necessarily a surprise.
yeah. Ugh. Oh well.
Dynastique.
We'll
But
never
can't
play.
get
We'll
us-
never play a game together. Else. Not even close to you anymore.
Warriors.
I've heard that was pretty good. That game.
Yeah.
I've heard good things. It's kind of
I don't know,
surprising.
from what I saw, it looked kind of lame. Like, it looked like... it didn't look like anything. It looked like they tried to hybrid a game and it didn't work out. I don't know why everyone loved it so much.
Because apparently, well, it looked exactly like Dynasty Warriors for me. It's made by the same people, It has like electronic riffs of Zelda music.
Yep.
It actually seems a little bit more complicated than the system in Dynasty Warriors for the most part because of the special move system. Like, I want to play it. I'll
They
kick
took
There's
ass.
Dynasty
no-
Warriors and they put Legend of Zelda skin on it. So, I mean, I
No,
guess it worked
pretty
out.
much all they did. Mhm.
From what I can tell, there's no real difficulty to the game outside of the boss fights.
Isn't that Dynasty
There's-
Warriors though?
Yeah, that sounds exactly like Dynasty Warriors.
Except Dynasty Warriors, there isn't a boss. There's, like, unless you're talking about, like, Zhao Zhao, the leader of the force. Even normal officers can pose a challenge in a Dynasty Warriors title, but there's no normal officers, really.
Not really.
Hyrule Warriors.
Wait, do we have a black
So-
screen on the podcast right now? Is that a thing?
No, I see it.
Okay.
I see
That's
it.
just a problem with you, Stig. Sorry. Try refreshing the page or something. And welcome
What
to
did you
Stig.
call him?
Stig.
Oh, that's his name. All right, that's that's just a problem with you, Stig. It's like
Second
Jesus,
I don't know,
Stig.
there didn't seem to be any, like, AI, like, the AI officers that were on your team, because there weren't any on the other team, but they didn't seem to act in the way that Dynasty Warriors officers normally act. They didn't do stuff, they didn't really try to do anything.
That's because you're the
That
hero.
was the same as Dynasty Warriors to me.
You're the hero, Relic. You have to do everything.
Well, no, in Dynasty Warriors, they move towards an objective at the least. They might not accomplish anything, but
Which
they move towards
Dynasty
an
Warriors? Because that's
Every
true in
Dynasty
some
Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. Like Dynasty
3,
Warriors
4,
3
5.
and 2, they definitely did.
Every Dynasty
4
Warriors
was
after that,
terrible.
they always move towards the enemy leader,
Not in
but
4.
they just
4 was
they will.
4.
Or-
They would just derp out a lot of the time.
I'm going to
Four
get
had the
this
worst
corner,
AI in the
guys. Don't
series.
worry.
Yeah,
4
and
they
like,
would
oh
as
god,
long as they weren't. 4 was finicky, but they definitely would move towards, but only certain units would. There were certain units that were set to attack, certain that were defend, etc., etc. So it was a little bit but for the most part, at least they do stuff. Hyrule Warriors, I was like, well, Zelda's over there. He's going to be there for 3 years fighting basic enemies. He's not going to ever move anywhere. Don't worry about him. You got to handle the entire thing yourself.
You have to handle the entire enemy army? Good luck.
Yeah.
Here's
He
one
won't even
heart.
take over a base for you. He won't even be in the base when you go over there.
I heard about a problem with one boss where it was like this dog thing, and he had to use a special move to like in order for you to kill him. And he spawns initially in a like castle or something, and if he can get into a thing where he doesn't do the special move, and you can't kill him, so he just destroys the castle.
huh?
So I mean, I guess that's a small problem with the game.
Well, Dynasty Warriors would have issues where, like, because the thing is, when your units in Dynasty Warriors are fighting off-screen, they're not actually fighting. It's all based on algorithms that are based on exactly one thing, which is morale. So sometimes the leader to your army would have low morale and move into, like, one soldier with high morale, and the soldier would kill him instantly.
Yeah.
Just
And, like,
kill
you
him.
could go there and watch. Like, if you were standing next to the leader and looking at him, he would instantly kill the soldier. But the second he went off screen, he'd be like, blah, the peon killed me. It was all based on algorithms, and they never quite got it right for me. It was just
I don't know. From what I saw of it, it looked like Dynasty Warriors 7, and that's a pretty hefty criticism
oh,
because Dynasty Warriors
yeah.
7 was just not.
I'm
good.
guessing that game wasn't very good.
no. All right, well, the
Colossus
thing is,
mistaken it was 6, I think, but
yeah, 6 was the... I
7
stopped after 6. No.
yeah, 7 was great storytelling wise. It didn't have it wasn't hard gameplay wise. It felt like Dynasty Warriors, but there was no challenge to it, and that's really what it seemed like that they used the engine from. And that just
Well,
that's
3 is the
disappointing.
best. I love 3. I love 3 to death. It has the perfect difficulty. The AI is the best. It introduced the weapon system. I love it. It's just like the perfect game. And then I feel like every single other game after that, like there's been some steps forwards, but there's always a step back in either AI or move quality or, I mean, I don't care about the story too much because it's the same every time. Whatever.
I don't know.
But-
7. Well, the story in 7 is radically different than the other Dynasty Warriors because they actually tried to make it accurate for once, and it was actually relatively it was a breath of fresh air. It was really good.
Did Xiahou Dun eat his eye and then mock the guy and then stab him with a spear? Because I always wanted to see that. 'Cause that's what
He
happened
did
in the
eat
book.
his eye,
Hmm.
but
Like,
he didn't.
in the
he
book-
didn't stab the guy.
Oh.
He after he ate his eye, he's like, "Cao Cao will bring a new world. For that, I'll give him an eye." He said the corniest
Yeah.
bullshit line ever.
In the book, like, some guy shoots him in the eye with an arrow, and he pulls the arrow out with his eye in it, and he's like, blood of my mother, essence of my father, I can't throw this away. And he eats his eye, and the guy that shoots him's like, but that's not okay. Like, he's just stunned, and then Xiao Jun stabs him. And it's literally the most badass thing that's ever happened. And I want them to do that in the video game, but I guess someone eating their own eye is too graphic for a non-R
Yeah,
game.
they did. If I remember, they did like the side shot, where you can't see the eye.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So
This isn't the second Wade and Q podcast.
it is.
This
What?
is
But-
just like the conversation with Tekken.
Yeah, but it's better.
I get all that part about
Yeah,
the eye was
and-
pretty good.
We haven't been talking about this for 10 minutes. It's only been like 5 minutes
Yeah.
to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes.
Besides which,
Wait.
what else do we have? I mean, we don't have any
Well,
other
I
topics,
was
do
going
we?
to segue into, speaking of Tekken, there's a new Tekken game coming out.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
How are you bringing this up, companion?
I saw it on the Daily Bite. Don't get me...
Oh, okay. I haven't played Tekken in so long. Like, there's no one would
Good.
play with me. It's a weird game.
Good.
If I could just play it with Relic somehow.
Never.
Wait, you have a PlayStation 3, right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
You do Relic.
you don't. Oh, yeah, but you don't.
I do now.
Oh, well,
Maybe
I think that
maybe I should get Tekken.
if I remember right, now there is a free Tekken on PlayStation 3.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's a free Tekken on PlayStation
I
3.
should have never brought it up.
And it has netplay.
I think it
You
does.
really shouldn't have, companion. I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, how did you think this wasn't going to happen?
Well, don't
Me
worry,
and Relic
the
are both on at the
podcast's
same time, and you
almost
mentioned
over.
Tekken.
Almost over, man.
It's almost over. My pain will be gone. It's fine.
Can I... Here, I'm going to
Also-
bring up the last topic real quick.
Wait. Does PlayStation Plus still give you free games, even though it's PlayStation 3? Or does it only do it for PlayStation 4 now?
Pretty sure 30.
I haven't looked at it in a while, but I think it does 2, 2, 2. So there's 2 games for PlayStation 3, 2 games for Vita, 2 games for PlayStation 4.
Alright. I'm totally getting a PlayStation Plus account.
Yeah, man. Get gold, because it gives you fucking shitty games.
Gold? Oh,
Yeah,
for
well,
Xbox?
Yeah.
The PlayStation 3 Plus was worthwhile for a while, but now that PlayStation 4 is out, I probably want to get it. Because I haven't seen any games that I was interested in come out with it, so...
Man.
Well, they had a sale recently, and the sale only applied if you had PlayStation Plus. Like, I was going to buy some games, and then I was like, oh, well, screw you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they do that.
So
I
the
just
final-
want to get a PlayStation 4 already. What, companion? What's your final topic?
That final topic, DayZ's release schedule has been stated for 2015. So that's their goal for the final
sorry,
build
fell
of
asleep.
DayZ to be. Don't worry, it's just another early access game of the zombie survival horror genre.
Well, is that going to actually be early access when it comes out, or is that going to be
That's
Is that the
when
final product?
That's probably when they're going to take it out of early access, but I highly doubt they're going to stop updating it.
It's probably not going to be. I don't know. I've again from what we played way back, it hasn't progressed that far, in my opinion. It has not made the distance that it should have, considering all the time it is.
And all the fucking money. It was up on the top sellers
Yeah.
for almost 6 months. It was crazy.
To be fair, the guy who made this game had no expectation that this was going to happen.
Yeah, but then you got a team
Like-
behind him too.
That's true.
Yeah. Well,
But I feel like...
maybe he blew his ideas and he's just like, "Fuck, what do we do now?"
Yeah, that's what I think. I think, the game seemed unfinished, but that was actually the totality of his concept. He didn't really... I don't know if they knew how to make it better.
Well, it was a mod.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and even it was Bohemia who gave him the money for it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
They're using a Bohemian engine. So of course it's still gonna be hard to improve upon things.
Modified version
Yeah.
of the Arma 3 engine, if I recall correctly.
So a modified version of a broken engine
Exactly.
that's what it gets to work with. So an engine that they're not going to get working even after they make Arma 4's engine.
That they're gonna get twerking. Oh my.
They're not going to get anything to working. They never do. Bohemia Interactive is the king of giving you a broken game and not making it actually work as they say it should work. They just give you this shitty stuff. They're dumb. They're dumb.
Dean Hall bail out of it anyway, the original creator?
I thought he said that after a year he was going to bail out. So has it been a year?
Like, he climbed to the top of Mount Everest, and he had a revelation. And the revelation said, get the fuck out of DayZ before it crashes down and destroys everybody in the development house. And he was like, oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Well, good.
No, I
Have
just
fun
think-
playing that game that I have no interest in.
I didn't buy
I think
it.
that
I don't have it.
he had an idea and he tried to pursue it, but it was in the Arma engines and he couldn't figure out how to make it work as he envisioned it, and he
Bit
just
off more
had
than he
enough.
could chew.
Well, if he was given a better engine, I think that he could have done it. If he knew how to work a better engine, but he wasn't given a better engine. He was never, given a team that knew how to work a different engine. He was given the Arma engine, and that's a shitty engine.
Yeah.
So I don't think he could have done much with it.
I do like its modability, though. It's fucking... The modability of those engines are great. You can make massive things. You know, he created
You
a
can make
genre,
massive
basically.
things that don't work well.
Exactly. Proof of concept, though. Proof
Well,
of
we
concept.
have 4 minutes left.
No, we have 9. Because you were late. Or do you want to end it at 5?
Oh, if you want
Across-
to go late, that's fun.
Might as
Pee
well.
on a dog.
No, he was going to teach his dog to pee out of his mouth. It's conversation.
Yeah, but now he just has to pee on it to try and teach it.
I think
This
I'm
is
going
how
to
you
probably
pee.
start with sit first, teaching him how to sit. I think that might be a good start.
Well, I mean,
Rather than peeing? Yeah, okay. Well, hey, I'm going to teach you how to sit. But before then, go ahead and pee all over my house. I don't mind.
He knows how to pee, for God's sakes. What's
Does he
wrong
know how to
with
pee in a toilet? No. Okay. God.
you? I'm not going to teach that. That'd be weird.
some cats can do it.
That's true. You have to get the litter quitter. And anyway, what's on your
Although
channel?
it's a lot better with a cat because they're more like slender and they can jump up there. Dogs are just messy. They bump into things. I hate
Dogs are
Uh,
just... No,
dogs. Are
they have no
terrible.
intent.
Why do you have a
They're
dog?
They're ugly and
Have you even owned
smelly.
either companion?
What?
Have you owned either?
Nope.
Companions, we're supposed to throw out lies and be like, oh, the podcast is over. That's what you're supposed to do.
What's
to
on
me.
your channel, one of you guys?
We're gonna have to make a
We
decision.
don't have channels anymore. YouTube has deleted our channels, and well, we're just done.
What's on your channel,
That Dead
Relic?
Space 3 Let's Play just destroyed our channels.
I thought you would make it more topical. It'd be like, man, the Fear 3 copyright claim gazoo.
Oh. Yeah. I
Wait, that
probably should've
happened?
said that. Yeah, man, just destroyed our channels. Now they're down, so...
Yeah. Yeah, they were
Such a
removed.
shame.
It's terrible.
I mean, it's
I
pretty
actually got a
good.
copyright claim on Ibn Ab.
Oh, really? Was it from the
Yeah,
actual
it was a
people?
music claim. I don't know, but I used the utility that removed the song, and that I didn't feel like interacting with people when I didn't even know if it was real or not. So I just
Yeah,
used
it's
the utility.
Yeah. It's nice.
But yeah.
Although, I usually, if I have a copyright claim, unless it actually affects something, I'm just like, I don't care.
I'm
No,
too
I'll just
paranoid
leave
to
it.
do that.
So, Relic, what's going up on your channel?
Nothing, companion. What's going up on your channel?
All right, ignore Relic. He hates his channel. He hates his channel and he hates
yeah.
getting views.
I've got Fear 3 going up on my channel with Relic, and he's also recording that, and that's going up on his channel if you want to see his point of view.
Fear 3? Ah, man, that's
What's
a great
that game? It's not like we recorded it months ago, and we're still backlogged
Yeah.
on it.
Oh, I only have 2 more episodes of that.
I
Maybe
have
3.
like 10, I think, so...
That's because you cut them down like a
Yeah,
dumb.
I don't want to fucking
It's
put
not
up
worth those
an
extra
hour-long
slots to be
parts.
shit.
I think it was.
Look, it's
all
just
right.
us kissing each other, touching each other's butts. There's a lot of groping. It's inappropriate for viewers, you know.
We should just
So-
delete our channels.
We should just delete our channels. Exactly. That's where I was going.
We'll play.
Where
We'll
was
play
going?
chicken on on it, and then Underhell. I don't know when I'm gonna get that recorded though, but I'm almost finished with that. 32 parts so far. That's crazy. Oh my god. It's almost as long as
That's
my Dead
crazy.
Space 3 Let's Play.
What do you mean? Dead Space 3 is like 40 episodes. Come
Yeah, I
on.
know. Almost.
And that's a AAA game. That's not a Half-Life 2 mod.
I
Okay.
know. That's what's so crazy about it.
Yeah, but you know there has to always be one Half-Life 2 mod that just goes on and on and on and on and on forever.
Yeah. The dev of the game also commented. He gave me a shit ton of tips on how to play the game. So that's nice.
I would ignore all of them and just go about it the way that you already
And
were
ban him from my channel.
and ban him from your channel. Yes.
So that's everything that's going up in mine. Cross, what's happening with you, man?
I've got Scribblenauts unmasked. I'm playing it again. So that's good. I just released an episode yesterday. And then there's Binding of Isaac. I have 3 episodes backlogged and 1 of Scribblenauts. So that's all I got. I don't know what I'm going to do for a third Let's Play. Starting Earthbound is probably a bad idea, at least until, at least for a while. Like,
Nah.
I shouldn't start an
might as well
RPG
start
yet.
right now.
I don't really have the hankering for right now either. But if I like destroy Scribblenauts in the next few days, I might start it. I have downloaded Assassin's Creed 2, but there's a glitch with Uplay, so I need to fix that before I can even try it. Of course, there's a glitch with Uplay.
God, I really want to play Assassin's Creed 2. I got it on the sale for $5. That's also something I got. I am excited to play it because after watching the finale of your Let's Play, I was like, wow, that was a huge fucking cliffhanger.
Yeah, that was a tick. They're just like, game's
I'm not
over
gonna
by
say-
the next one. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what happened, but fuck me.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
In the
And
ending, yeah,
they're
exactly.
dicks for doing that. Like,
Cube, didn't you
Ugh.
already play the Assassin's Creed like games?
I played the first one,
That's it.
and that's
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
Aren't-
you were probably just beat it and got so angry that you just like blocked it out of your memory and just didn't play the second one.
I remember looking around like for clues. I'm like, oh man, maybe there's a secret passage here or code that I can put in. Nope.
There sort of is. Like, you can look at the computers, but
It's all. In
I
that
didn't. I
fucking-
was only able to look at one of them. Hmm?
It's all in that room. God damn it.
Well, you need to set up looking into the computers before the end, and if you don't do that, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
And there's some really crazy information on them. And I wish I could look at the second one, or at least look online what was in the computer, but I can't even find that. It's weird.
Well, I mean, you know what they say. The podcast is
Yeah,
over.
they say that I'm currently downloading Tekken Revolution, like right now, onto the PlayStation
God
3.
damn
That's
it.
what they say.
I should never have even fucking brought up Tekken.
Good
So,
job,
Relic,
man.
if it has online play, maybe we could figure something out?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to end the podcast before they start going off on Tekken. This has been the Wayne Q podcast for 12/1/14. I have been companion. This is really yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Goodbye, paisanos.
Say something.
Wow,
Relic.
companion.
Say goodbye.
Wow.
Say goodbye. Relic. God damn it.
Wow.